See? And it says we're live.
Beautiful.
We're live. Like double live album from Japan.
Yes.
Cheap Trick?
Sure.
Okay.
You know, Cheap Trick, Judas Priest, Iron Maiden. They all did double live albums from Japan.
All right.
Smashing Pumpkins, was that from Japan?
At the Budokan?
Probably.
It should have been.
Should have been.
Right.
If it wasn't.
If it wasn't, they
Or
missed
shame.
an opportunity.
We're going to play there. All three of us.
Okay.
At the Budokan. Pretty soon.
Sweet. I believe it's on Tuesday. No.
It'll be our best album, just like Cheap Trick.
Hey, folks. Welcome. How y'all doing? Ben here. Matt there. Dan there.
Hello.
It's Sunday. It is, February the 23rd. It is 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, 1 a.m. in the UK.
Wow. Well done.
That's my job. Sad, isn't it?
I like it.
I'm curious about Newfoundland time. I'm sorry.
That would be 9:30 in Newfoundland.
Holy jeez. Now what?
I'm ready.
But that's the show, folks. So welcome. It's our Sunday night hang with Matt and Dan of the band Sleezer, formerly of the band The Dead Sparrows, which has been approximately, we're going to say, 20 hours since The Dead Sparrows.
Yeah.
For a one-off reformation flight last night.
We did do I think that's fair.
Okay.
It was a reformation flight. Well, I mean, it's spring's coming, so we're flying back.
That's right.
We hadn't played in 2 years maybe, and we decided, well, we miss each other. Let's put on a show. And so it was just last night at Wildcard Brewery in Trenton. Small little venue, but the place was packed. It was a really nice, greasy, dirty show.
We had a band open up for us who hadn't played in 4 years, so we thought that would be a perfect fit.
Yeah,
and they killed it.
I saw that lineup. I was not gonna lie, a bit of a throwback. I tried to make it out, unfortunately, could not. But I did have reporters, scouring. I told you, I got reports in this morning. Oh, missed the hell of a show.
Shout out to the Pretty Vacants, by the way. They were awesome.
They were great.
Awesome.
They were really good.
All right, let's see
my
here.
Stuff out of your way.
Well, thank you. That's what she said. All right, who do we have in the chat here? You guys know how it works. If you want to shout out, I keep looking here, but I should be looking up there. But I can't read that if I look up there. If you want to shout out, you got to at least say hi and don't be lurking. First in the chat, we have Absolute Mayhem from Napanee, Ontario. We have Paul Ewing from Parts Unknown, but I believe California. We have Upside Down, who, if you notice, his name is written upside down.
Oh, that is wonderful.
Genius. Genius.
I missed the 3, though, when I spell upside down.
There we go. See, we got the 3 of them talking back. We got Joe Hervey tuning in from Long Island, New York. We have Brian Landreth from Arkansas. Chuck Booth. Oh, man, I always forget where the hell Chuck's from. Where are you from, Chuck? Well, he's a truck driver. He could be from anywhere.
He could be anywhere right now.
He could be anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm going to say the Southwest. JP Page 2 out of Michigan. Dan of New Jersey. Guess where he's from?
New Jersey?
Yep. We have CGS, my buddy China Mike, tuning in from the UK.
Nice.
Good live stream earlier. He's from Brighton. UK.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Brighton.
Yeah.
Not too far from Brighton, Ontario here.
That's right.
They're very close.
Just across some water, and
it's pretty good. We've got Driddle. We've got Lonnie. We've got, oh dear Lord, Quentin James is here from Louisville, Kentucky.
Hey, kids.
Hey, kids. We got the Down and Back with Corn Doug. That'd be my cousin Doug.
Nice
cousin
Doug.
Randall Fisher, I believe from Memphis.
Okay.
I want to say Memphis, Tennessee for Randall. Entertain me, jerk-offs.
Oh, he's here, trouble.
Yeah, we'll just put that right up here.
He's trouble. This is Ben Thompson.
The reason I'm bringing this up is because tomorrow night on Canucks with Guitars, that's right, Ben. Tomorrow night, co-host, it's going to be Ben Squared here.
So I'll log in.
2 square Bens in the house.
Entertain me.
And demand he entertain me.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm okay with that.
Reading names is pretty entertaining, Ben. Please have some patience and some humor.
That's right. We've got Adam D. We have LPD pedals. We were talking about Lawrence off air. All good, Lawrence. Honest.
That one there.
The original Paramutant, Metalhead Hippie, Fender Guru, who's tuning in from New Zealand.
Nice.
Yeah. Metalhead Hippie is out of Alaska. Original Paramutant out of Savannah, Georgia.
Cool.
David Ennis out of St. Louis. All right. Wow.
Silver Arch.
Thomas Santiago. I miss Thomas. He's out of Buffalo. Guitar Man 45. Parts Unknown.
Parts Unknown.
Great Vanzini out of Oregon. Terry's GG&G out of Midland, Ontario. That's right. He's a fellow Canuck with guitars. Brad Miller from Tampa, Florida. BC Rich 581 out of Michigan. See, I missed a bunch of people. There we go. All right. We're cut off. Tone Boner.
Tone Boner.
SD Design.
I hope your tone is really good.
I'm out of, Adam D says he's out of Florida.
There we go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What's Florida time?
Same
time.
time.
Same time. Right.
Just warmer.
Just a lot warmer.
Just a lot warmer.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Nick KB Music out of Illinois.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yes. So if you folks have any questions for myself or these two guys, ask away. We have a bunch of gear to show off tonight, including the latest acquisition for Mr. Dan here, this lovely Charvel-shaped object.
Yeah, I had a Gibson Explorer for a couple years. I did like the Gibson Explorer. I could never, I could never get the tone out of it though that I wanted to get. It was a very muddy, a muddy guitar that I just couldn't clean up, and I put a JB in it, and it still was just couldn't get what I wanted.
Beautiful guitar.
And as kind of some background, me and Matt are in our band Sleezer, but we're a Weezer tribute band.
Right.
And
hence the thumbnail, folks.
Yes, exactly. So I wanted to clean out my tone, and I saw Charvel came out with this. This is the DK24. This is in the matte frost blue, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. Spent too much time on YouTube watching reviews and hearing people talk about it.
As a YouTuber, we thank you for that.
Yeah, oh, you're welcome.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
Of YouTube.
But it is a stunning guitar, made in Mexico, 24 frets. It's a really feature-rich guitar, really.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like the Explorer where it's pretty bare bones.
Sure.
There's not much to it.
Yep.
But this has got a ton of features in here. Locking tuners. It has this beautiful cut.
Oh, man, I just noticed where the output jack is.
And the output jack is on the back.
Genius.
The cut, how do I position this? I don't know if you can see it.
The gut cut?
The gut cut. The gut cut as well. But your hand, this is what they call the handshake. And try that. Shake that hand.
The neck access.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
wow.
Absolutely incredible.
Your pinky goes right to the 24th.
Right to the 24th. There's absolutely never issue.
Pickups.
As if he uses it.
Yeah. I think the farthest I've gone is 22.
2 full scales, but don't know how to use them.
It's a 5-way selector.
Coil tap.
Yep. And then there's a Seymour Duncan full shred in the bridge.
Are these Lumalays too?
And Luminlay side dots.
Wow.
Which is really nice.
Oh,
I remember that show in Kingston.
Yes.
Anyways, I was playing another guitar, and I could not. There was such a dark stage. I could not see where I was on the neck.
Mm-hmm.
But this has what they're called Luminlay side dots, and they're actually glow in the dark.
Oh.
So when you're looking down, you're always
which is amazing when playing the mansion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't forget, it smells like maple.
Yeah. So it's a roasted maple neck, and have you smelled this before?
Taste it.
It's like maple syrup, right from.
Wow, that is wow.
I know.
I'm not a maple guy.
It's beautiful.
That's a smell I could do without.
So what Canadian are you? You're not a maple guy.
I know.
Don't we all drink a shot of maple syrup?
Blame my parents.
Oh, I could just.
Yeah, I was fed entirely too much maple as a child, and as a result, I OD'd on maple, I guess.
Instead of cod liver oil, you should take a shot of maple syrup every morning. It has wonderful healing properties. Builds the immune system.
It's good.
That's what
Upside Down has a solar with those type of inlays.
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
LPD, here, smell this.
Yeah, that's my new catchphrase.
I never knew that about roasted maple though.
Yeah,
that's insane.
Isn't it neat, right?
It smells like our currency.
It caramelizes the sugar.
That's what it does.
Yes,
and so it also hardens up your neck, and so you have a nice hard maple neck rib.
Yes,
right there.
So it'll move less.
Yeah.
It's science and it's cooking.
It's a 2-point floating bridge Goto. Is that how you would say
Goto?
it?
Yeah,
Goto.
Fulcrum style.
Yeah, it's
dual fulcrum.
It's really nice. It stays in tune,
which is always a bonus.
Which helps, right?
Yeah.
Well, unlike other Fender products, which don't stay in tune, this is a Fender product that stays in tune.
That's true. So it's a really high quality build. Again, made in Mexico, but I'm just absolutely
nothing wrong with the Mexican builds.
No, there is
a huge fan.
Well, that's all I have, really. I've had American guitars, and they're great. But I am in love with this thing.
It's nice.
It's really nice.
It's a nice piece of kit.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on in the chat here.
Smiley face.
Saying hey to each other. Apparently, I invented the light bulb. Hey, that reminds me, I should plug in the internet so we'll actually have a better connection going into this thing.
Oh, we're not even on the internet?
Oh, we're on the internet. Hardwired. Old school.
Oh, okay. We're slowing down here.
Yes.
We are in the countryside, and this is Quinte West?
Technically, yes.
Yeah, but it's Belleville.
I know. My street address says Belleville, Ontario.
Right.
But I'm
Taxes.
still Quinte West.
Your taxes go
I'm
to
still Quinte West. That's right. I do not live in Bell Vegas.
Lucky.
Belleville is nice. Trenton is nicer.
That's right.
Ben Thompson.
It's true.
Take that, Ben.
I live in Belleville too.
I'm so doing this show. Yeah. It's amazing, actually, how much of the local music scene lives within 5 minutes of where we are right now.
Jack the Rabbit said, "Is the dude on the right wearing a Roddy Piper shirt?"
It's like Roddy Piper, but it says Tone Tips on it. It's from the band The Dirty Mill. They have some videos on YouTube's Tone Tips on how to play their songs.
Oh.
Check them out. They're real.
After we're done here, not right now.
No, yeah,
later.
No, it's not even on right now.
Dirty Mill's a great band, though. If you haven't heard them, Canadian, from the Dundas, Hamilton area, and now they're just a huge, like, really core rock and roll band. I find it's punk rock.
Hey, Marsman.
But it's
Jack the Rabbit.
It's also very rockish.
Straight Gibson custom Les Paul into a Marshall stack with
An idea.
a couple of rats driving that.
Yeah, he puts a rat into another rat.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. I increased the font size.
Oh my gosh, good, because I'm getting old, man.
All right, we're caught up there. Oh,
Ben is full on Merv Griffin.
No laughing, Ben. No laughing, please.
that's right. Full on Merv Griffin here. Well, I have the vintage coffee table. We do have the cafeteria chairs. This is high budget.
I'm impressed with the chairs. When I saw them in your picture, I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm going back to St. Paul's.
That's
Trenton and Nice don't go together. Wow.
I've spoken like a local.
Do you remember that episode of Seinfeld when Kramer dug the set of the Merv Griffin
Yes.
out of the garbage? That was so good.
That was good.
Hey,
do we have
Palmer.
do we have any live animals on the show tonight?
Not tonight, but tune in tomorrow.
Oh, good.
And our next guest.
yeah. Slide down, guys.
Oh, good.
Oh, good. Good.
Dale Palmer is from the Rochester area.
Nice.
Rochester.
Been to Rochester a few times.
Our neighbor across the lake.
I want to go to the Great House of Guitars someday.
Is that
We
still
should do it.
going?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes.
Remember those commercials?
Yeah,
the
they're
best.
still like that.
They still have commercials?
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh my god. See, I don't have
Blackjack guitar nuts?
cable anymore.
We don't see that area anymore. That's like our affiliate station is not Rochester anymore. It's
Rochester?
something else.
Some are Rochester, some are Buffalo now.
Yeah, I don't get Rochester.
I don't
Kingston,
know.
It's
All I have is Netflix. But when I was a kid, yeah, Rochester was channel 15.
Fox.
Around here, Fox, channel 15.
That's right.
But all the affiliates, all the CBS and stuff. we got
Upside
Rochester
Down says I'm from Maine,
commercials.
which is actually Canada Junior.
Right.
And actually, the owner of channel sponsor Flipside Music
I tapped that.
grew up in Rochester.
A lot of people.
I don't know if I have
Rochester.
some shirts.
Who
I
else?
have a NASA shirt. I don't have any guitar-related shirts.
There was someone
I
else.
tapped
I was. Oh, Mike Soldano. I
We
think.
wore these at NAMM one day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Didn't
Nice.
Mike Soldano grew up in Rochester? I believe.
I don't know.
Another nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
Fun fact. Not so much Rochester, but when I was
Tone
about
tip.
13, it's not a tone tip, although it could be. Got jumped in Niagara Falls, New York.
This is a funny story.
This is a great story. Oh, I don't know if it is, but 13, we're at a hockey tournament.
Still running House of Guitars commercials late at night. Dale
Oh,
Palmer.
so it's still there.
Oh, yeah.
What about Record
That's
Archive?
great.
Is that
It's
still
the place to go.
the Record Archive? Is the place to go?
Oh, he dressed up as the big record.
Yeah.
Which later became a CD, which I think he just took some
No.
silver paint and
Well,
painted
yeah.
the record.
You're not going to buy a whole new costume. It's the same
No.
shape.
Sorry for those who don't know these commercials, who aren't from Rochester or from this area of Canada, who saw
The brief
Rochester
wedge
commercials.
straight across the lake
Yeah.
that got said Rochester.
Hurt in a car called William Matar.
547?
77.
77.
Yeah,
Shapiro
yeah.
and Shapiro.
Shapiro and Shapiro.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
I've actually been to Dan's Crafts and things.
Oh my
I
god.
wanted to just see what the things were.
Yeah, what are the things?
I can't say it on here. You really have to go.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Well, I guess a trip to Rochester is
Butt
due.
plugs.
It's 4.5 hours around the lake to Rochester.
That's okay. It's
Yeah.
worth it.
I wish they still had that ferry. Whatever happened to that ferry?
Yes, Absolute Mayhem says we saw the Dead Sparrows live at Voodoo Fest a few years
Oh,
back.
great!
You guys rock.
We were there.
When is your next Sleezer show?
That's a good
Just
question.
to tie things right back
Yeah,
on point.
that's good.
Does anyone have a show for us?
Yeah, we have we're kind of
I'm not
building
booking
a
shows
bunch of
anymore,
new
so-
songs into our set, but I think the next one is June. Like I don't think we haven't really been actively booking anything.
June what?
I don't know. June.
I better put it in my.
And I don't think it's in Kingston, but I'm glad you came out and saw us at
Voodoo Rock.
Voodoo
Fest.
Rock Fest.
I was in Napanee.
Napanee, great event, really cool event, where they tie up local acts, or in local, I guess, all of Ontario and beyond, really, with tribute bands.
Yes.
They're not doing the tributes anymore. I think they're
Really?
just all doing. Yeah.
Wow, there you go.
I don't know. Joe, are you on here? Are
Joe.
you watching?
Joe,
Are you doing tribute acts still?
deadline to register for Voodoo Rock Fest is midnight, February 29th.
That's true. I have been seeing that. Yeah. So when are you applying? You getting in there?
I don't have a band.
Just apply and then build the band.
Well, I saw your review on the drumming pedal.
Yeah. That and an octave pedal. Bam! There's my power trio.
You're good.
What was? Oh, the trio. The trio pedal.
No, the Moore micro drummer,
Oh.
which is much easier to use than the trio.
I had a beat buddy. I didn't like it.
Metalhead Hippie says $10 for a 6-pack nipple pinch. Got to make it nurpleistic, or option 2. You let these two guys crank out nurple on you. No, I'll do option 1, dude.
$10 for a 6-pack nipple pinch.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what this is.
He usually Metalhead Hippie has a tendency to do donations to the channel if I pinch my nipples.
Oh well. Should we pinch each nipple?
You let these guys crank out a purple nipple.
Yeah, that's why I was like,
I only use my mouth. Is that okay?
That works. The teeth.
That would have to be more than a $10 super chat.
$12.
What are you vaping today?
This is blueberry raspberry.
Oh, nice.
Blueberry
The
raspberry
Stinky
dope.
Canuck.
Is it dope?
Is that still going too?
It is.
Is that in Napanee? The
Yes.
Stinky Canuck?
There's
Okay.
one,
There was one in Trenton.
Trenton, Napanee, and Picton,
Okay.
I believe.
Well, there's one.
I'm
in
not
Trenton
there.
now.
I don't work there anymore,
Right.
but yes.
Sure. Fair enough.
Upside down. Let's put that up on the screen.
Damn.
That's right.
Oh, that's great.
That kind of became the catchphrase when I get a super chat. Damn! Upside down. So come over here, and we'll hit this. Thank you for supporting the NAM Fund and the channel.
Nice. There is a summer NAM, correct?
Yes,
Yeah.
in Nashville, Tennessee.
So where's the winter NAM?
Anaheim, California, for now.
Oh, okay. For now.
Rumor has it that may have been the last one in Anaheim.
Oh, interesting.
Let's go to Toronto. Move it to Toronto.
Yeah, move it to Toronto, NAM, so I can go.
Oh, holy shit. We have a whole bunch of super chats here.
Are you allowed to swear?
Well, I just did.
Holy fuck. We got a lot of fucking super chats here.
Tempest, thank you.
Excellent.
Grumpy Mike,
Grumpy
just break
Mike.
out the booze. I have booze.
He's got the booze.
Vodka.
I
mean, water. Sorry.
It's okay to drink vodka.
This will be going towards the vodka fund, though.
Hot damn.
Fuck, from Joe Hervey.
Yeah, but if you're not around, you ever want to see? There's a lot of
Hey,
Weezer
Frank
tribute
Parkman.
bands in the States.
Steve Carmichael.
Geezer.
Geezer, a tribute to Weezer. They're pretty cool. There's a ton. There's a ton. But from my understanding, there's only
Damn, Quad Dam.
Quad Dam.
Quad Dam.
Damn.
I guess he just didn't want to say goddamn.
SD Design really wants me to get back to Sweetwater Gear Fest.
Okay, where's that? And
That is in Fort Wayne, Indiana at the end of June. Approximately 3 weeks before
Ah,
Summer
okay,
NAMM. So that
okay.
makes it a little tough.
right.
2 road trips, 3 weeks apart.
That's tough.
Just stay down there.
Well, I would like to. You can only do so much couch surfing, though.
That's true.
Yeah.
Because that's what I usually do on these trips.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the way to do it.
Yep.
That is always the way. Cool.
Hey, Fruitcake Tony.
Fruitcake Tony. What's up, Ben?
Fruitcake Tony has one of the best guitar pick collections out there. God. He's everybody's guitar pick.
Oh, yeah? You're doing pretty good. You have a whole box over
Yeah,
there.
those are the giveaways.
Yeah. Which I took one.
Yes.
That means garbage.
Well, you're supposed to take a few.
He's
Oh,
trying
I'll
to
take-
give
I'll
away
take
his
more.
garbage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially you got to take some from Premier Guitar. 'Cause-
He made all these with a pick punch.
Yeah. It's all your old credit cards.
His old
Oh,
credit cards
Jesus.
and
Crank
binders
on them,
from high
purple,
school.
nurple, all 3 guys. Get my hair out of the way.
We
What? I have
like,
to nipple pinch
Well,
you?
he
Or
wants you to do
ourselves.
yourself,
I have to pinch myself.
apparently.
All right.
All right, we'll introduce him in a sec.
Do I have to show my nipples? Because
Ow! There we go.
I'm gonna keep holding it. I like it.
I'm having a good time.
Yeah, is this better?
Summer Nam Fun 2 and late fee from Brad Miller. He's paying $2 because he showed up late. Jack the Rabbit, I believe, asked.
Hold on.
You do that. Jack the Rabbit asks. Oh, and contest, man, tons of questions. All right.
There's questions.
Oh my gosh.
All right. So somebody missed the beginning of the show. So this is Dan. This is Matt.
Hello.
They are the, I want to say, frontmen, chief bottle washers of the Weezer tribute band Sleezer. I say, head frontmen and chief bottle washers because I don't see the other two guys around.
Yeah.
So
They're punks.
They're punks.
yeah.
Punk ass bitches.
Yeah. I'm tired.
I don't know if we asked the other guy.
Corey Lane's like, this took a harsh turn.
Well, they don't know that we hate them, so now
That's
we're
true.
telling them.
But this will be edited later.
Yes.
Oh, hell no.
This is edited live.
This
right?
is live on the YouTubes. But there's nobody watching. There's only 58 people watching.
Don't tell the other guys.
And ironically enough, when I looked at how many people were going, the time code actually read 2112.
Oh yeah.
Just
that
saying.
Nirvana song. I know. It's good.
That's how this.
Oh, that
That's
reminds
the
me.
2112, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 2112.
It's Nirvana, by the way. It's not Nirvana. Just wanna
I
make that
have
clear.
a request from Ben Thompson that would like to get this autographed.
By who?
It's $5 per
Me,
autograph.
obviously. He just wanted you guys here when I autographed it.
Oh, we can do that.
Yes.
So this was our second.
No, he's gonna autograph it. for
Oh,
us.
you're gonna yes.
Um,
Yeah. Mine's like a sweepy type thing, and then a chicken scratch.
Can I see that?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't even have
That's
one of those.
Cool. I don't know if I do or not.
I have mine somewhere right here. I think I have all three. I have the poster for this.
Oh,
remember
yeah.
you guys did the
We
limited,
did
and you
little
did put
posters.
one
Oh, yeah.
aside for
I
me.
do have that.
I just don't know where it went during the move.
Fair enough.
Oh, I hate that.
Fair enough. It probably
Trying
went in the recycling box.
No. No.
That was a good album. Yeah, I had.
No,
that was
is
a good
that
time.
the one that had the gang vocals?
Yeah, you were there at part of that.
So I am on that album.
You are on that
Yes.
album. Yep.
Yes.
I don't know which song it was for.
Pickabilly.
Pickabilly Bob.
Yep.
Yep. That's a fun one.
That was fun.
It was fun.
That was fun.
It was a good night. We were at Papa D's recording studio.
Mm-hmm.
And we got a whole bunch of people in there, and we said, "Here's what we want you to do." Everybody did it.
Let's
Worked
see.
out well.
Ben Thompson says, I got to go and read books to my kids. I love all three of you, Dan and Matt, are musical greatness. I am proud to know you both. J'espère avoir la chance de vous voir demain soir. Yeah, but he's just going to hug and kiss me tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Ben's on the show.
Dad, I'm not gonna watch tomorrow.
I got to read books to my kids.
Why Weezer? Is there a story behind the tribute choice?
Thank
Sleezer.
you, Absolute Mayhem. That's a really good question. We were jamming as our original band Dead Sparrows, and from some reason out of the blue we started playing Say It Ain't So, and we finished playing Say It Ain't So, and I think me or you said, "Hey, we should just do that from now on."
I think we went into the next song on the album too. Like we just kept
Yeah.
going, and then
Right.
And we just had a lot of fun playing Weezer.
I can see that. You get now.
Weezer is this is just me personally, but Weezer is some of the funnest music you can play. It's not overly complicated, but it is
It's fun.
technical enough
Yeah,
to challenge you.
exactly. You're not like, oh.
So you're not bored out of your mind. So it is kind of technical in that way. They're great songwriters.
Mhm.
And so three of us were like, okay, let's do that. But in all honesty, we were kind of getting bored of the Dead Sparrows too.
writing songs.
Writing
Ugh.
songs.
If I'm
and-
not mistaken, though, in Sleezer, he's doing the majority of the singing.
Yeah, so Matt is the Rivers, the
Okay.
Rivers Cuomo.
Yes,
So Matt's the front man.
because having heard the Dead Sparrows,
Yeah.
I could hear some Weezer in the Dead Sparrows,
Yeah, there was.
and it did not.
That's fair.
Now it took me 2 years,
Definitely.
and that was only because here I'm driving around to look at my Napa Auto Parts at the time,
Right,
playing my playlist,
right.
and it was literally Dead Sparrows and Weezer back to back. And all of a sudden it was like literally bing, bing, bing. I'm like,
Yeah.
holy,
Yeah.
okay.
Definitely an
But
influence.
I thought you would have done the majority of the singing.
No, I don't think I want to have anything to do with it. I was more interested in, because I was bass guitar as well.
Right.
And I was like, okay, if we're going to do this, I'm not playing bass. I want to play guitar. So that's kind of how it came about. It was kind of by chance.
And you figured since
luckily.
Mike did all those leads in the Sparrows, stick him on bass.
Yeah.
You know, you did a lot of playing the last few years, bud. You know,
Well, Mike started out as bass.
Mhm.
And he, when we were discussing, are we going to do this? He was like, I'm not playing guitar. So it kind of worked out really well.
Nice.
Yeah, Dan said, I'm not playing bass, and Mike said, I'm not playing guitar. But both of them wanted to be in the band. So it worked out magically.
It did work out quite well.
And
so,
I was like, I'm not doing anything differently. Screw you both.
yeah, he's invested in guitar.
I'm still gonna like play guitar and sing and stuff.
Yeah. But Matt's a great frontman. And what really helps is not only can he sing all the songs, but he looks a lot like Rivers Cuomo. He's got the glasses and everything.
I got the glasses and the beard.
Yeah, the lightning strap, the lightning bolt strap.
Of course.
He doesn't have a beard.
So a lot of people wouldn't think Weezer would be fun to listen to, but if you ever get a chance, even to go to a tribute band, you know what everyone's favorite song is, but also their most hated song?
Buddy Holly?
Beverly Hills.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody claims to hate Beverly Hills,
But they all know it.
but
I hate
and they all sing it at the top of their lungs when they're really drunk. But
Oh.
it's still
I was gonna
there.
say,
They know
yeah,
it.
I kind of missed out on that.
Oh, when I first heard Beverly Hills, I'm like, this is terrible. This is the worst song I've ever heard in my life. I think it still may be. I hate playing it, but man, everybody goes nuts
Say it
when
ain't
you
so.
do.
Yeah.
Say it ain't so.
Hey, Eric C. I saw Grumpy Mike has to head out. He's got to take the food off the barbecue.
Is it shrimp?
My life is like a boner breaker. No.
Who said
I
that?
don't know. That's Terry's GG&G.
Oh, a boner breaker.
Say it ain't so. Your joy after you get a blow. say it, Ant.
Somebody did, yeah, they were kind of asking why people were playing what in the bands. We kind of covered that. By the way, what guitar do you have in your hand there?
Oh, this is a Chris Shiflett Fender Telecaster Deluxe. This is my other guitar. So the Charvel I use is, when we do Weezer, is Weezer does a lot of half-step tuning.
Mm-hmm.
But they also do some standard tuning as well. So on the fly, instead of tuning, we just switch guitars. So this is my standard tuning guitar I use. But this is a really nice model. I mean, it's made in Mexico as well, but it's a really nice guitar. Nothing too different about a normal Telecaster Deluxe, aside from
Missing knobs?
well, I take the knobs off because I get confused. So there's all four. I take all the knobs off because when I'm on stage, I'm trying to do volume swells and I'm hitting the wrong volume, or I'm doing tone. So now I'm just like, okay, my tone's always up, so I'll just take all these off. Now I know exactly
He
where
really
I'm
needs the
reaching.
volume pedal is what he needs.
So you'd think I'd memorize this,
Nope.
but
Nope.
I can't.
No, you don't have to.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom Harhide. Good to see you, man. Mark Taft. Good to see you.
Yeah, so there's these are custom designed Chris Shiflett pickups. They're okay.
Yeah, they're okay.
They're okay. They're modeled off a JB and a 59.
Right.
And Matt's actually swapping out the bridge pickup for a JB this
I
weekend.
didn't know that was a GB or JB.
It's modeled after a JB, but Chris Shiflett has some input into what he
I have a
wanted
JB in my Creamer.
differently.
They're a great pickup.
Yeah, great. I really loved it when it was in the Explorer. Still couldn't get what I wanted out of it. But other than that, it's a standard Telecaster Deluxe.
The JB made the
but
Explorer sound good, sound clear, and
It cleaned it up a lot,
Yeah.
for sure. For
got
sure.
rid of the mud.
Yeah.
It's not what was there; it's what wasn't there anymore. Really. Yeah, I'll probably get around to that this week
Thank you. I appreciate that.
before our next practice.
Whenever that may be.
Well, as long as it's done before the next gig.
Mhm.
But this is a nice guitar. I mean, the only thing I do not like about it, there's
Mhm.
one thing, and it's 21 frets.
And you prefer 22?
Well, there's a lot of in Weezer, you're up on the 22nd fret
Are you?
quite often.
Oh.
So in this
I
one, I
really
just
get past the 15th myself.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Weezer's all over the place, man. It's a blast.
if I got to go past the 15th, I'll just play down here.
Right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Hey, Hobo Roadie.
Yes, you should check out Weezer. Oh yeah.
Listen to the Blue Album and Pinkerton.
Yeah.
There we go.
I would start with their first.
And
couple
also, I
albums.
should mention, we do have social media links to Sleezer in the description below.
Yeah, great.
We're on
Yeah.
social media links everywhere.
Everywhere. Tinder,
We got
Grinder. We are there.
If you're there,
That's
we're
where
there.
I've seen you guys.
Yeah. and all other
Nice.
streaming platforms.
We're a half hour in. We got 50 people watching, which is a damn show half the time, right?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So I guess I wanted to talk about how far we go back. We started playing
Yes.
in high school together. Dan and Mike and I, and Mike and Dan played together before.
Yep.
And then I ended up joining them playing bass, which I didn't do before playing in this band.
Hey, 6-string Brian.
But you were good at it. You still are good at it.
I mean, I wish I knew what I was doing. I
Well,
could follow, the single note thing.
Sure.
I think it was just replicating and
Just roots.
yeah, just
Eddie
playing the
Van
roots.
Haskell.
Eddie Van Haskell, that's a good name.
Oh, I love that name.
And yeah, so we did that. We did a couple of bands in high school. We were one of the good bands, I would say. Like we had some understanding
we got there.
of
I think we,
of rhythm and
At the
some
Of all the
beginning.
bands on the scene, we were definitely one of them.
I remember learning When I Come Around by Green Day. That's the 90s. That's the area where we kind of started taking off with guitar.
Sure.
And I had no idea how to palm mute.
I'm
And
going
I
to say,
just
you guys had it way easier in high school than I did.
why?
well, you're
Well,
trying to
Nirvana
learn
broke
Van Halen
my
or
last
something.
semester of high school.
Yeah.
So basically, it was all Sunset Strip.
Right.
What, you can't play Eruption? And it literally went from, can you play Eruption to the next day. Can you play Smells Like Teen Spirit? I'm like,
Right.
wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we never could learn Pearl Jam.
And
Pearl
we
Jam
went
was-
from-
Oh, Pro Jam was way behind.
And we
That's
went
too
from
hard,
10
tough.
guitar players in the high school to
Right.
100
Yeah.
overnight.
That's what it was.
Yep.
I remember quitting hockey and being like, I don't want to do that anymore.
Right.
I want to rock.
Yep.
I didn't
Anyways.
even know the power chords. Power chords, I was like, when I come around, I was like, oh my God, when I can figure that out and play that, I'll be like the best guitar player.
That's what
And
I'm
then
saying.
it's power chords.
When I figured out how to palm mute, it was a game changer. But we never had anybody to look up to either. Like,
Tabs was a hard thing to figure
Hey,
out too. Like,
we
what
never
does
had
that
that.
mean?
Jay Mastis only figured out palm muting a couple of years ago. That's why if you listen to any Dinosaur Jr., it's
Right.
all,
it's all nuts.
he didn't know how to palm mute until
That's
just a couple of years ago.
That's hilarious.
Fuzz through the face, 3 Marshall stacks,
Right.
and a twin blasting at his face.
Right.
Yep.
His,
He
his
can't-
monitor.
He's got to be deaf.
I'm sure he wears earplugs. I don't know.
still.
No, it's too late for that.
Yeah. But yeah, have been playing together since we were kids.
Yeah, and then we all, did stuff, went to school and scattered, and then came back in our 30s into Trenton. We all ended up in Trenton again, and
Mhm.
happened to be the right timing. Let's all start.
I think
playing
I
in the
came
bands.
across you guys 9 years ago this
Mhm.
summer.
Mhm.
Canada Day weekend. The night opened with The Pretty Vacants, actually, playing
Yes.
for
Yep.
the very first time.
Right.
Oh, it
They
was
didn't
at
have a
Styx.
name.
At Styx, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Negative Attraction played that night.
Oh yeah.
And a band called the Dead Sparrows came up and played, I remember.
I remember
And,
Mike being very drunk and falling over. And
Mike was asleep on the bar.
Actually, no, that was the next show.
Oh, that was
the
the
one
next-
before
oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought
You
that was
guys, no,
Canada
you
Day.
guys were on it because I remember Papa D showed up before I even got there to set up the PA because I was doing sound that night, folks. And he went, "Hey, I'm Sean, blah, blah, blah." I'm like, "Hey, Ben, I'm doing your sound tonight." He goes, "Cool, you want to smoke a joint in the parking lot?" And I went, and this was one of my first sound guy gigs,
Right.
period. And I
Yeah.
was just like, "Ooh, I like that."
Yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah.
By the way,
Always
tone tips.
Tone tip.
Yeah.
Bribe
I'm
the sound guy. Buy him a shot, give him a joint.
So
All sound guys smoke weed.
you guys were
I've never met a sound guy that doesn't
Yeah.
smoke weed.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
So you guys were setting up. I had the board all ready to go. I remember, I think because we did a sound check or something. I go outside and you guys started your first set. And I went, "Oh, wow."
Mm.
And I came walking in the door and I'm like, I heard literally one verse, one chorus of your opening song. And I was like, "Please have a CD. Please have a CD. Please have a CD." And you finish with, "Yeah, so we're the Dead Sparrows. So later, if you want any CDs or shirts or anything, we have a merch table over here." I'm like,
That's how we do things. We record, we make a CD first, and then we go out and play.
Yes.
right.
That's what we did.
Always have something.
Yeah.
"Oh,
We're
well,
like, no,
I
we
was going to
can't
say
have no merch. We must record an album first, and then
that
we'll
would
go play live.
Yeah, well, I think that's where One Acre War got it from because I went to their very first show
Yeah.
ever, and they had CDs and guitar picks at their very first show ever.
Fun tip: One Acre War is a direct ripoff of the Dead Sparrows.
Yeah. Total
I can
rivals.
say that because Ben is off.
Ben's not there.
That's right.
We were rivals for a bit, though.
Yeah.
We had a little.
Dan said,
face-
"Fuck you, Ben."
Yeah, yeah. Ben thought I was 13. Told me to get a job.
Yeah. He did have a job, but he needed another one because he had too much time.
Get a second job, Dan.
I need 3 jobs.
Yeah.
Dan it.
Hey, Matt. You got there.
Yeah, so show some stuff off here, Matt.
I have a guitar.
Oh, yeah.
This is... it's a G&L Doheny. It's their take on a Jazzmaster.
Mm-hmm.
It's limited edition from Dave's Guitar in Madison, Wisconsin.
Nice.
That's not where I got it, though, but that's where it originated. It's emerald green sparkle. It's got a matching headstock.
Which always makes it better.
Yes, and name deletion feature, which I'm not sure why that's a big deal, but it doesn't say Doheny on the headstock. And the competition stripe, which is the thing that I've been a fan of since I saw the Smells Like Teen Spirit video, as we were discussing earlier. But Kurt Cobain was playing a Mustang, I believe. But,
yes.
And fun fact, that guitar that he smashed in the end was not that awesome Mustang. It was actually Christ's bass. So
yes. Hey, Craig Tomlinson and Fruitcake Tony, thank you very much. He said he just signed up for my Patreon page.
Oh, wonderful.
Nice.
Thank you very much for the support. And yes, you can join for as little as $1 a month.
What do you get for $1 a month, Ben? Tell us about the perks.
My undying love.
That's pretty good.
Early access to videos, early access to demo gear that goes up for sale. Yeah. There we go.
That's pretty good.
Excellent.
And if you join up on the Patreon page, there's an exclusive NAMM vlog video that is yet to be released on YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Covering some of my adventures and such.
Oh, that's cool.
Photo, video clips, and such.
And did you say you will be going to Summer NAMM?
I'm hoping to.
Okay.
Depending on funding, if we raise enough money here through the channel, I will be going down to Nashville for a week.
Nice.
Yes, which I really hope so, because I got business waiting to be done down there. So it's a lot better when you can just talk to the guy in person.
Dealing dope in person is the best way to deal dope.
Thank you, Upside Down. Just put a link to the Patreon page.
Oh, that's great. We had a sound guy that licked the back of toads in the 60s. He saw leprechauns sometimes.
Electric fun.
That would be how
Awesome.
that goes. Sound guys. You gotta love sound guys.
This particular shade of green isn't that phlegmy. It's very similar to like a
Kind of a British racing.
British
Yeah.
racing green, yeah.
A little lighter. There's a little mint in there.
It's not quite like dime slime, not that extra fluorescent-y. It's I understand that it's not for everyone, and that's part of the appeal. So, up yours. I'm kidding.
No, he's not. And you replaced the pickups in this,
No.
did you not?
No.
Oh, it was a different. What else? What did? Oh, the Fender.
Jazzmaster.
Right.
Yeah, Matt has a tendency to mod guitars and stuff, which is good.
Not this one though. It's
But
perfect.
not this one.
It's perfect.
Not yet.
Not ever.
Hope Rody had a stripe like that on his helmet back in '68. Cool. Tom Harhai says, me likey.
It is a nice guitar. It's a very nice guitar.
It's another thing about it too. It's very it has a different tone circuit than a typical guitar, and it does take a little bit getting used to. Instead of your typical tone circuit, it has a bass and a treble cut. So on tens, it's full on, and then you just dial it back to cut to treble. Mostly, you want to cut out the treble. They're very, very clear high. I don't know.
6-string Brian says he likes Les Pauls.
Me
Yeah,
too.
I don't know. I had a Les Paul, and
He's
it was
got like 4 of them or something.
Yeah, I've only had one. I don't know. And it had the automatic tuner.
Oh dear Lord.
Oh yeah,
It was from
It's
that
Robo
era.
tuners.
2015.
I love the color though, the seafoam.
It was a
green.
beautiful guitar.
Yeah,
But it was heavy.
I remember that.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was heavy. I had it for a side project I did, but
Mhm.
it played really nice and really well, but I just found it maybe I'm just not strong enough.
I don't know.
This is probably my
I
problem.
think I sold my Les Paul by the time I was out of high school.
Yeah.
I think
For
maybe
that
I'd,
reason.
I'd like a standard at some point, but
Yeah.
I have a Hamer, a studio custom Hamer, and that I know it's not the same. It's not the same as a Les Paul, but it covers that sort of ground. It's got the Tune-O-Matic and arch top and the mahogany and flame top recipe,
Right.
and the PAF type pickups. So it's got the flavors, right?
Mm.
So and it also is about 4 pounds lighter than a Les Paul.
Yeah. That's what it's all about.
Mm. So yeah, honestly, I get it. I'd get the Les Paul tone, especially if you
Hey,
can,
John Harden.
put it through a cranked Marshall.
Yes. Yo, for sure. Yeah. That's what I'd like to get. I would love a 1960 Marshall for 412. Because we were at House of Targ a few weeks ago. They're huge, and I don't want to carry it around ever.
I'll get you to play through Lawrence's pedals.
Oh yeah,
I'll change your mind real quick.
Well, what I really loved about it was the whole time on stage, like it was just hitting me in the back of the legs.
Well,
and that's
this way you can get with like a 112 combo,
right?
Which is much easier on the back.
Oh, for sure, for sure.
You run one of those suckers into it, and it sounds like a Marshall.
Yeah, but I love that on stage.
Pants shaking volume.
Shaking my pants.
That's Mr. Shanahan used to refer to it. We used to play it.
I think that's
shaking volume.
Yeah, it's beautiful. That's rock and roll, man. Like,
it is.
I'm there to be loud, right? And to feel it in my bones.
Oh, I like that. Hamer is better than Les Paul. You know what? To each their own. I would say that, but I do really prefer any Hamer that I've touched over any Gibson.
But Mayhem says the guy's been playing a long time. Do they have an epic drunk audience member story? I'm thinking epic drunk guitar player story.
We have
that one night. Considering the next time you played Styx, it was known as the Mike Apology Show.
I don't know if he meant even us though. I thought he meant a fan or something. I thought
we have had
drunk audience.
Well, listen, we were in
punk, punk
Styx
thing.
Punk,
it's always Styx.
Playing punk music. There's always one guy who's completely smashed,
and his name is usually Steve Van Eck. Did I say that out loud?
It wasn't Steve Van Eck though. Some guy.
That's a Bell Pub show though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because that's a whole different kind of drunkenness at the Bell Pub.
It was a scene a few years ago. There's no scene here anymore. At least maybe I'm out of touch with it. Maybe
we got old and grizzled or something.
This ain't a scene. It's a goddamn arms race.
Yeah.
But
yeah, there's some good drunk stories. Some guy came out on a show, was smashed, and his whole intent was, I'm going to now start hurting people. And so he's just plowing into people, smashing them hard. He's at the point where he's beers all over Matt's pedal board.
Well, so the pedal or the circle's going, and someone had a fucking beer bottle in their hand, and they like fell over and smashed the beer bottle while it was in their hand.
Yeah, that's right because he got hit in the back. From this drunk guy.
Oh, okay.
So this drunk ass had to be taken down a peg,
of course.
So I won't say who took their guitar off and took the guy down a peg. That's as far as I'll go. Yeah. We never saw him again for the rest of the night, and it was a shit show, basically.
See, that is the interesting thing about the bands in this area. There was usually one member in any given band that could do that if needed,
Yeah. But I mean,
sometimes people need a kick.
Sometimes they do.
Music has this wonderful way of getting people excited and moving, and that's amazing. But when you're out there and your whole intention is to, I'm going to start hurting people on purpose, there's no place for that.
No.
Yeah. Jiggles your ball sack. The 412. Yeah, that's the best part, especially from behind. Hey! It comes up from behind. Yeah, just like
that's why I like it so much.
Air up the pants.
Yeah.
Yep. So what are you currently playing through for?
Right now, I'm using an orange open back 212 cabinet. Mm-hmm. Very nice cabinet. Mm-hmm. But it's at House of Targ when I played that 412, I was just smitten.
Right.
Smitten.
And what head are you running into that?
An orange TH30, which is nice. It's pretty good tone.
You've been an orange guy for years.
I've used orange for a while. When I was bass, I was running an Ampeg 410 with the Terror bass, the lunchbox head. And through with an Ernie ball.
So the first time I heard one of those small heads was that same gig.
It was insane.
It's like, where's your head? And you're like, right here. And I'm like,
yeah,
no. And then you plugged in and I went, whoa,
500-watt head, and it was a beast. Mm-hmm. It was a beast. Mm-hmm. And so I was running an Ernie ball. What was it? Ernie ball Stingray.
Yep.
Sterling. Ernie ball Sterling through it.
Sterling bass.
Not a Sterling by Ernie ball.
Right.
The Ernie ball Sterling by. Yeah, that was a great rig. That was an amazing rig.
What are you playing through these days?
I am playing an Allen Old Flame.
Of course you are.
Yes.
Yeah. It's amazing though.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's let Matt talk for 3 minutes about gear I've never heard of.
Oh, it's so good.
Okay, so it's a dude out of the States, Dave Allen, who builds his take on Fender circuits mostly.
Okay.
I think it's mostly Fender circuits. Similar guys are like Milkman, Benson. They do similar things.
Okay.
So Dave Allen, he sells kits and he also builds guitars. I came across a build of his, and it's basically
White Bailey?
it's a super reverb, Fender
Glass?
super reverb, 212, 40 watt, super clean. But it also has the ability to go full raw into Marshall territory. So he's got it's got a full suite from nice crystal Fender cleans to a nice Marshall grind. I mostly just use it on the most headroom, highest clean, and run pedals through it.
Yeah.
Blasphemously, whatever, but I prefer it.
The clean is unlike anything I've heard before.
And the reverb too. It's amazing.
It's crystal clear. It's I can't describe it, but it's exactly what I want, but I can't have it.
Yeah. And
I know that feeling.
So I kind of went through a cool progression of how I got there. My first tube amp was a PV Classic 212, which really wasn't that long ago. I didn't have an amp for the longest time. When I was 21, I think, when I bought it, or 23 even.
Brian Landry says Allen amps are awesome.
Nice. So I bought this PV Classic 212 a long time ago.
Sure.
And then
You got a PV Classic 212 sitting behind you.
exactly, they're sweet ass amps. And I sold it for $900, which was $99 less than I paid for it, like 15 years prior to. And I bought a Dr. Z Carmen Gia 112 for $700.
Right.
Out of someone in Cornwall, so out on Kijiji. That's a super deal. It's basically half price used value. And then I ended up buying a shell for it. It ended up being a head, Carmen Gia. I sold the head
Right.
for $1,200. So we're churning up the gear funds.
Sure.
And then I bought Papa D's Fender Bassman for $800.
Right.
And then I spent $200.
Oh, yeah, I was going to try to get that plexi off from 5 years ago.
Yeah.
I just remembered.
You just missed that.
Yeah.
But maybe about 2 years ago, actually, because he held on to it for a while.
Yeah.
He's gotten rid of a lot of things.
Jordan Lee bought it. Anyway.
Yeah.
Does he still have the studio itself, though?
He doesn't do anything.
No.
It's basically a special request thing. I mean, if we had said, hey, we want to
But he's
do
still
something,
out at the house there.
Yeah.
he's still out of the
Okay.
place. Yeah.
That's
But,
good.
studios these days, what you can do at home, I mean, why?
Yeah.
Why do anything else?
It's
basically?
a tough thing, unless you have no idea what you're doing.
Unless you have no idea what you're doing, then yeah.
But it seems like a wise investment to
Or you
buy
need
some
that to be
things.
focused. You have to be in that environment.
That's true.
That's true. If you're focused in on that, you can totally make it happen. I mean, the guy who mixes all our stuff, Jeff, who's mixed all our stuff in the past.
What are your favorite Weezer songs to play? Name 3 each.
You start, Matt. I got to think about it.
I like Why Bother. It's from Pinkerton.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good one. Good banger. Let's see. I like Saying So. That's a good one. That's an
Crowd
all-time
favorite.
Yeah,
everybody's
crowd
singing at the
favorite
same
too.
time. Yeah, that's awesome.
And I like Photograph. Actually, I do like
Yeah,
Photograph.
it's fun to play.
Will they do a cover of the Def Leppard song?
No. No.
Def Leppard? Do they do? What song do they do?
Unless that's a Weezer cover of a Def Leppard song. I don't know.
Hey,
any
there's
Def Leppard.
Shanahan. He says
Nice.
Fantastic.
Hey,
show
Richard,
last
we
night,
saw you
folks.
last night, but we didn't get a chance to say hi.
We
Thanks
didn't
for
say
coming
hi.
out.
Sorry, but thanks for coming.
I like what's the new Weezer song?
Oh yeah, End of the Game.
End of the Game is
Yeah.
it's been really fun to play.
Van
Really-
Weezer.
It's Van Weezer, yeah. It's technical enough to keep it fun, but it's not too crazy over the
Cool.
top.
First new
what's
song I've liked
What's
in a while.
another one? The one we're just learning it now is Dreamin'. From the Red
Yeah.
album. I'm really excited to play that one.
Hey, there's Ike from Flipside Music.
Very nice. And I don't know what else.
I like California.
My Name
Girls.
is Jonas is a banger.
No, wait,
SD likes that
California
one.
Kids.
California Kids is fun. Yeah, there's so many good fun songs, man. Weezer's awesome. They're one of the bands that get shit on the most.
Mm-hmm.
And whatever time I've heard an album, it's easy to dismiss it, to say, this isn't the Blue Album. This isn't Pinkerton. Well, come on.
That's
Guess
not
what?
what I say. I
Bands
say the
grow.
lyrics are shit.
Well, the lyrics really haven't been great.
Okay, but they're okay. So I don't know. Like White Album, I'm the biggest critic in the band. I'm sorry.
Is. He doesn't even like Weezer.
I do like Weezer. I do like Weezer. There's songs I really
Actually, we get
do not
paid
like.
now. It's wonderful.
I do love Weezer though. I do really love Weezer.
Yeah, Weezer's fun. Weezer's fun. There's a couple guys mentioning or girls. I don't know who it was, but mentioning concerts are like is like a hockey game. And it can be. There's a lot of fights, but I always thought that being in a band was the same as being on a hockey team. You all practice together. During the game, you all have to be on your best A game to win the game. But which is winning in a concert is you just want to put on the best show you possibly can. So I've always married those two things together.
And before I forget, since we're 50 minutes in, I would like to thank the channel sponsors: LPD Pedals, Reno Fin Custom Guitars, Tesi Switch, FU Tone, Flipside Music, and Ardens Music.
Very nice.
There we go. Boom. Now back to your regular schedule program.
Yeah, someone said something.
Someone said something.
Oh yeah, Ed Sheeran does have a song called Photograph. Also, Nickelback has a song.
Yeah, I was going to avoid the Nickelback one.
What was that band from the 90s had one? Hey man, nice shot. Filter.
They had a song called Photograph.
They had a song called Photograph.
Yes, they did.
Yep.
That's right.
Oh yeah.
Millennials are speaking. Time for a beer run. I don't think I'm a millennial.
Yeah.
I'm 40. What are you?
45.
45. I don't think we're millennials.
Yeah, we're not millennials.
It's really close.
That's why I said you had it way easier in high school as a musician.
We're the tail end.
Right.
Tail end of the X.
It's true. It's like, how do I play Green Day?
But, I don't say boomers are speaking, I'm going to the toilet. Like, come on. Like, we shouldn't be having generation wars.
Amanda.
If you don't like the person, that's fine, but not because of their generation. That's just...
We got 59 people watching. We were 51 minutes and 50 seconds into the show.
We are Gen X.
Like that Pearl Jam song. 5150.
You're going to that Pearl Jam concert, right?
Yes.
First time played ever. Hamilton last month.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh.
They were in Hamilton while I was out for NAMM. Hey, Milt. Good to see you, man.
I don't know what the last concert I was at. Like a real concert.
Tom Petty for me.
Oh, really, eh? Oh, wow.
I went with Richie. We caught him on his last tour.
Nice. Oh, that's nice. That's great.
That was a really good show.
Nice.
I think I saw
Tucker guitars.
Oh, yeah.
Different guitar every song. For both
I believe
Mike
it.
and Tom.
That's awesome.
It was insane.
That's great.
Thrush Hermit. I saw Thrush Hermit.
Thrush Hermit.
Thrush Hermit. Man, that must have been a while ago because I haven't even heard that name in a while.
It was just a reunion thing. Joel Plaskett is the...
Ah, okay.
Yeah. He's in Thrush Hermit. So they did a reunion tour. And I've always been a big fan of them, but was never able to see them when I was a teenager. So.
Sure.
And they broke up when, I think in the year 2000. They broke up in the year 2000. Right. And then Joel Plaskett's been doing his thing awesomely for the last 20
he's
years.
Been killing it.
Rocking it from the East Coast.
Mm-hmm. Winning every East Coast Music Award.
What are they going to do? Give it to him, or if Sloan brings
or
out
the other guy?
Yeah. No, they don't give it to Sloan because Sloan moved to Toronto.
They're not East Coast.
Yeah. We're not in Halifax anymore.
No.
Next concert, Limb Lifter in Toronto. Playing the Horseshoe.
I'm still waiting for. I want to go to Metallica. I've never been to a Metallica show. Yeah. I just want to. I don't know. It just looks like they put on such an amazing show.
They do put on a show.
Yeah, that's my next one.
I'm not giving boomers a hard time. That's what I'm saying. Did someone else?
We heard all the time.
Did someone else talk about this? Let's see. What's a millennial says a millennial? Just stay off my line. Okay. Yeah. No problem. As you say, sir.
I don't know. We're all people living on this planet together.
That's right.
We all deserve the same level of hardship.
We all got to get along.
That's right.
We're hippie punks.
That's right.
Yeah.
I learned that from this guy.
Well, that's what you're in high school in '94.
Yeah, well, you're all...
That's what it was.
When we met, you're all kicking tail on stage, preaching about the environment and social media the next day. I'm like, Jesus. Look at this
Yeah,
guy
we
go.
were terrible.
Ben, don't light that styrofoam on fire.
Ben, shame on you.
Shame.
Pouring your used motor oil down the storm drain.
That's bad.
It's weed killer.
Gen X rated.
That's right.
Can't we all get along? Yes, Tom.
Can't we all just be
We're Gen X.
sarcastic?
We're Gen X. We died inside 20 years ago.
Metalhead Hippie says that was a kind of weak nipple pitch. I held on for like a minute. And a
Yeah,
half.
he's
That was
probably
one
talking
time.
about me.
Oh,
I think I should get a redo. And your picks are in the mail.
yeah. Rage is back on tour.
Yeah.
I don't know anyone who got a ticket.
Blues Fest. It's got tickets for Blues
Oh,
Fest.
you got tickets for for Blues Fest. Oh, okay.
Ottawa. Yeah.
In
Which
Ottawa.
is not much of a blues fest, really.
It never is.
No.
Never was, or maybe was it ever? It's just
Back
a
in
music
the day.
fest.
But then new genres were invented.
Guess who doesn't go to blues? Everybody
Yeah.
goes to Blues Fest.
Yeah.
No one wants to see blues.
Nobody wants to see blues.
Sorry.
Maybe they do.
Yeah, some people do.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure
No
they're
offense.
I'm sure they're out there.
No offense. To each their own. Blues. Go. You're just
All right,
go
Metalhead
blues
Hippie,
yourself.
there's your bonus pinch. Boom, boom.
I say he needs clothespins.
Yes.
An extra $5.
That's a whole different website.
That's what the Patreon's for.
Yeah.
Nipple-
The
$5 a
Patreon
month.
only show, yeah.
$5 a month gets you one nipple with a clothespin.
It's worth it. I've seen his nipples.
$10 gets you a mousetrap.
Yeah, at least you're not Pete Goyer in the chat. Take your shirt off.
Actually, last night at our show, nobody yelled Freebird.
First time
Well, I'm
ever.
sorry, I wasn't there.
I know.
We normally play Freebird.
We normally play Freebird.
When I ask.
Is it different doing the pot song now?
No. We did it the exact same.
Yeah.
We
Well, not the
said,
exact, because usually you went, he likes it. You always pointed at me. He likes it. I'm like, yeah, I know.
well, you're the sound guy.
Yeah.
So it was a natural
We
point.
gave him a joint earlier.
Yeah,
we knew that he
know.
likes pot.
No, but we asked everyone in the audience, are you enjoying legal marijuana in Canada? And they said yes, and we said you're welcome. It's because of this song.
Right.
And then we played the song. It's
True
a
story.
15-second song.
Yes.
And then
Which you
I
always
said
seem to
they
mess up,
legalized
right?
it. I don't know if you said anything.
I
different.
just I don't
did.
know what I said. I don't know. But if you want that 15-second song, it's 99 cents on iTunes.
That's right.
Or free on Bandcamp.
Or just send us a comment and we'll just email it to you.
Shirts off. No.
No.
Pants off, dance off.
Yeah.
I'll do my pants off, but not my shirt.
We need some bigger super chats for that one, folks. So do you have another guitar to show us?
Sure.
All right.
I'll bring out the hammer then.
Yeah, get the hammer. I only have 2 guitars, which is too many. Says my wife.
This is a hammer.
Do you want me to hold
Camera's
this?
up there.
So where's the camera?
Oh yeah.
Not the microphone. Not the microphone.
Okay.
Hold it up closer to the mic.
You see this?
How come I can't see me in the camera? Okay, so this is a Hamer Studio Custom. It was made in New Hartford, Connecticut,
Nice.
in 2005. My dad worked for the company that owned Hamer. It's a company called Command, but he did not work for the musical instrument arm of the company. He worked for the industrial parts thing.
Thing's in damn good condition, dude.
Selling factory parts. Yeah, you know, I played it a lot. I've had to have the frets crowned, and
Nice.
that's about it though. And I did that about 2 years ago, or had that done 2 years ago.
I know a guy for that.
You do that?
He's in the chat.
Who does that?
Shanahan.
Oh, nice.
He does fret crowning. He's doing a fret level for me.
Sweet.
Too.
I think I've got one guitar that also needs that. The parts caster that I built.
It's much easier to just have him do it than borrow his fret crowning file and doing it yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I just don't have the files yet.
because my dad worked for the company, we were able to get employee discount, which was
Nice.
basically 60% off the list price.
It's artist pricing.
Yeah,
That's great.
exactly. So we were very fortunate to get it because the company was sold in the midst of all this,
Mhm.
and what I actually ordered did not come through. This is not the color I ordered, but they happened to have one just sitting in the distribution center, so I was like, I'll take it. And it really is my best guitar, but I don't like to bring it out all that often. Yeah, mahogany neck, 3-piece mahogany neck, single piece mahogany body, 2-piece flame maple, and I have Sheptone pickups in it. Some sort of PAF type. I think it's called the Brian Kahanick signature. I don't know who that guy is, but I like his pickup.
Hey,
Brian's a good guy.
yeah.
And this is a P90. Yeah, P90 sized, or
P100.
not a P100.
Well, it's a humbucker size P90.
But a P100 is a stacked humbucker.
That's true too.
So this is a P90. So this is wound like
It's
a
called
P90.
a P95.
But
P90's a good guy too.
Yeah.
P95, P90. Yeah, I get it. But it's not a Gibson. Those are, those are the Gibson types. That's all.
And all in all, it's not a Gibson.
But that's the Gibson type, is the P94
yeah,
or P95 or P96
Yes.
or whatever. Yeah. I think Sheptone called it the HP90 or something.
Oh, right, the P94, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Um,
I just use P90 shaped P90s.
Yeah. That's
yes,
what she said.
I would too, but then I'd have to route out the wood a little bit more.
Yeah.
They're a little bit.
And we don't want to do that to that magnificent piece of
Yeah.
I do not.
tonal variety there.
And then this is a Callahan bridge, which just kind of, again, takes
Sure.
away some of the low end and just brightens everything.
NYXL's on it.
NYXLs, yeah,
I can tell by the string balls.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's that. It's a nice guitar. I like it. Hammer's long gone.
They
So
tried to come back a couple of years ago, but it didn't work.
yeah, imports only.
Yeah.
They did imports, and they had a custom shop. I guess they were the first custom shop. Like Rick Nielsen, and his 5-neck guitar is a hammer, and his Explorer shaped guitars are typically hammers.
Yeah, he still gigs with his
His,
hammers all the time.
Yeah. He, in fact, talking about Blues Fest, he had a bunch of his hammers destroyed when the stage collapsed there.
Most were fixed.
Most were fixed, but Hammer closed down before some of them.
Yeah,
were. He didn't get back.
I forget.
Like,
There was somebody in Nashville, I think, that was rebuilding them.
that's true. Yeah, he didn't get. There was a couple that ended up in the bin.
Yeah, you can't.
Fender bought Command Music, and then they shuttered Hammer, which was bleeding money, as far as I know.
Right.
They were overbuilding their guitars. Thanks, Hammer. Overbuilding their guitars and not charging enough, I guess, to cover for the overbuild. So anyway, if you can find a hammer used on the market, it's a super deal.
I agree.
Also tell me if you find them, because I never see them.
Believe me, if I ever see one, I always think of you every time I see a hammer.
In what way? What kind of, you think of me like with my pants off?
Of course.
Or pinching my nipple?
That's the only way we think of you.
Well, that's how I think of you as I send you the photo of the hammer, right? Just looking at it.
Truth be told, I will be pinching my nipple if you do send me a picture of a hammer in the wild that I may obtain. But the fact of the matter
especially if
is,
he sees Kijiji Belleville in the header too.
Right.
I don't really have the funds to buy any hammers floating around. But if you have one to give to me,
Free
Yeah.
hammer.
did you like that Doheny? Because I mean,
Exactly. Hey, BC Rich.
Hammer was my first guitar. That's nice.
lucky.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very nice.
MD had to split, but now he's back. Awesome. We got 60 people watching. We're an hour in. We'll go till the bottom of the hour, folks.
My first guitar was a.
Hammers all over Alaska.
Oh, nice.
Oh, there you
On
go.
Greg's
Search
list.
Alaska.
Lucky. That's far.
Yeah, a little bit.
I've spent some time in the Yukon though, so
Adam D
Maybe I'll
says,
go
my
back.
dude back in the day had that exact hammer.
Nice.
nice.
Hammer Explorer in 77.
Oh, if you still had that, that's that's a game
There's-
I guess people don't like to play.
So there's
If I
a
still
couple of
had that-
hammers in Kingston, one each at pawn shops.
Oh, very.
Nice.
We know what he's doing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Which
Really?
pawn shops?
I'm not going to
Wayne?
work. I'm going to the pawn shop.
Does Wayne work with Joel or? Oh, okay, I see.
So
They're
Absolute
both
Mayhem.
making-
I refer to his name's Wayne. He lives in Napanee, so.
Oh,
he's
sorry,
all the time.
Wayne Charvel. BC Rich made a comment about Joel Danzig and Wayne Charvel. Oh yeah, okay. Wayne Charvel is still doing stuff.
Tom Harhide like road trip to Kingston.
Didn't Charvel have his factory burnt down in the fire,
Yes.
the California fires?
Yep.
Yeah,
Last year.
which was Wayne Charvel Guitars
Yeah.
was the line coming out of
Yeah.
there, something to that effect.
I wonder what happened there.
You're going to see another name from back in the day returning to the scene. Who? Possibly this year. I can't say on air,
Don't say BC
but I'll
Rich.
tell you off air. No, they're trying to come back as is, and it's shite.
Like even with Bernie Rico? Is that?
Bernie's not involved.
Oh, okay.
No.
That would be bad.
No, they renamed stuff like the Rich Bitch is now just the Rich or something,
Okay.
and they're cheap imports. From what I've heard.
Yeah, the dog totally. I mean, there's differences. Really, there's differences in the finish that Hamer uses. It's a catalyzed urethane, so it's not the same as a nitro. It's not the same as a poly finish either. So it feels a little bit different. So I get that. how
Not
people don't
Harmony,
get it.
Ike, unless you know something I don't. It's not Harmony.
Harmony. Did they make? Is there a new Harmony company now that makes good guitars?
I did see a company make a comeback like Harmony, though. They had a
Supro.
huge display.
Supro.
Not Supro.
No.
It was a huge display. I saw it actually last year at NAMM, too, or Summer NAMM.
Kramer. Someone's saying Kramer.
Kramer. Yeah.
I can't
Is
say.
Gibson going to do that properly, though? I wonder.
Next year is the rumor. Kramer is going to get a relaunch next year. But
Problem, though, it's,
What kind of guitar got broken up at the Dead Sparrows Timothy video?
That was a
Spanish.
It was a
guitar.
piece
Hello?
of shit.
Was it your guitar?
No.
No.
Ardens Music gave it to us.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So we went to Ardens Music in Trenton and we said, we want to
Shout out,
smash a
Sean.
guitar.
McNaught. Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
said, here, take this one. And so that's what it was. I have no idea what it was. It was a piece of crap. It was a total piece of crap.
and hello and welcome, South Bay Rick. New name in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
South Bay Rick.
Why do I know that name? Oh,
He's listened to Dead Sparrows. I can't remember where he's from. But he's bought a few of our albums. Thanks, Rick.
Is it South Bay?
he
Is from-
supported us. Well, that would make sense.
Rich says Harmony is back and apparently not bad.
Okay.
Okay, well there you go.
That isn't who I was thinking of. I think
So-
it was like Kent or something like that.
Okay.
But it's
The
one
Kent
of those
amps?
names.
Who that dog paw? McNaught. Yeah. So custom guitars.
Oh, okay.
If I were able
South Bay
to
Rick's in Long Beach.
Long Beach. All right.
Nice.
If I were able to get a custom guitar and had the funds to do that, there's a company out of Toronto called Frank Guitars. Check them out. They make some sweet ass guitars. That would be if I had $5,000 just to spend on a guitar.
There are so many. I'm on Instagram, and there's a lot of
So apparently
custom builders out there that are making like amazing.
Harmony
just
is now being
absolutely
built out of the
gorgeous.
Kalamazoo Heritage Factory.
Oh, that's interesting.
Huh.
Heritage.
Interesting.
Very cool.
Well, I had heard that there was a few companies all using the old Kalamazoo factory. Like
Oh,
everyone's
maybe.
just taking up
Right.
areas.
Well, that
of the
makes
So it's like a
factory floor.
Gilder's Build kind of thing,
Yeah.
or Builder's Guild. Gilder's Build. Builder's Guild.
Yeah, both, in fact, I believe.
Couple of hammers. Hammer. Yeah, that's how you trigger a Hamer fan by saying hammer
Oh,
and
yeah.
spelling hammer.
I'm gonna use that
And
from now
somebody
on.
was asking,
Who said that? Thank you,
It's
Paul.
a hammer, you.
No, that's what you're getting from me from now on, man. Oh man, you get to bring your hammer tonight?
Are you playing the hammer?
I got an extra one here in my toolbox.
Somebody asked how the contest is going. For those who don't know, renofin.ca, thank you, Mayhem, for posting the link, is running a contest where if you buy any of my signature pickups, a set or a single pickup, which is the P90s, which I don't recommend buying, more on that later. We have the Vintage Workhorse set, which is the Telecaster set. We have Strat set, which I can't remember the bloody name of. I can never remember it. We have the Canuck Bucker,
Oh yeah,
which is something you might be interested in since you're a humbucker-based guy.
right.
Connector.
Yeah, so we do have the Canuck Bucker. And if you buy any of those pickups in the next 7 days, contest ends basically next Monday, because we'll announce the winner next Monday night on Canucks with Guitars.
Very nice.
You win one of these.
Oh,
You
cool.
get entered in to win a Ben Coombs signature. That's why I say don't buy the P90s, because you get some right here. And so, yeah, we're giving away one of these, handmade in Victoria, British Columbia.
Nice place.
Yes.
It is a nice place.
Very nice. I'll be
There we
there in
go.
the summer.
Enter just by ordering a damn set. Thank you, Rich. The Chimera.
Chimera.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that's the Strat set.
This is a nice guitar. It's the first time I've had my hands on it. I like it. It is very comfortable to play. It's a very nice build, nice fit and finish, and how and you can customize. You can customize.
Well, in theory, because he is a custom builder, but mine comes as is. This is what it is.
Right.
This is what you get. Cool. To my spec.
I love the kill switch.
Yeah.
From Tesi Switch.
Get your bucket head on.
I only know 2 guys with tellies with kill switches. Me and John 5. I think he got the idea from me. My sister says, hey to all that have jumped in, hit that Fonzie thumb. That's right. How many thumbs ups do we have, folks?
Hey.
I bet you we got 50 thumbs ups because we got 55 watching.
That was a good Fonzie impression.
Thanks.
We should start a Fonzie band.
You got a jukebox I can punch?
Couple of old Kalamazoo old timers wind the pickups. Nice. We have 49 thumbs ups.
Come on. One more.
Yeah, come on. There, now we got 50. Very nice. And so you're launching a new YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Slightly off topic, but not.
Yeah, well, completely inspired by you, actually. I've been watching your videos a lot lately, and I was like, that's great. Yeah. I really appreciate it. So when I'm on YouTube, I'm either watching stuff about gear or I'm watching stuff about cars. So I wanted to marry those two things. So it's called Cars and Guitars. And really, we just take a look at a gigging musician's gear and looking at the cars we drive to those things. So and the focus is not like an obvious gigging car, which would be a van or a station wagon. It's taking a look at things like, can I get all my stuff in a Miata? Can I get all my stuff in a Vet?
Right.
So that's kind of the premise of the whole thing. So I'm just ramping up right now. So if you can find it, it's Cars and Guitars. Subscribe to it.
I'll put a link down below if you're watching on replay. I forgot to put the link in today.
Yeah,
I meant to.
No, that's fine. We're going to be doing some reviews. There's some gear as well, but the idea is really about.
Now, are you doing this channel on your own?
Yeah, Matt, I think, is going to be part of it.
Well, see, this is why I asked, because I watched the channel preview, and it sounded like it was a one-man operation. But then I saw a post about the channel, and it said, we, and I'm like, well, what is this we?
Yeah. So because Matt was like, if you need help with this stuff, I'd love to help, which Matt, as you could probably tell, is a wealth of knowledge. He knows the in gear.
I'm a gear nerd.
He's more of a gear nerd than I ever could be, where I kind of lean towards cars, and so Matt being involved will make that.
Can you go on tour?
I watched Motorin.
Yeah, so I had an 85 Fiero GT. I love that car. I should never have sold that Fiero. And you know what? Maybe I maybe could have.
You're not getting that 412 cab.
No.
I'll tell you that.
So the litmus test for what is a gigging, what's the gear, is a 212,
right?
An amp, 2 guitars, your pedal board, an overnight bag, just in case, and a bottle of water.
Okay.
Or wine.
So if I can get all those things in a car, I don't think I could get all in a Fiero.
Nice.
But I'm going to try.
I think you can.
Well, I can't say this cabinet right here fit in the trunk of my Pontiac Grand Prix.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Just.
You
just had to angle it just to clear underneath.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, that says Camaro. Okay. I was absolute ma'am. I was going to say I can get a 212 into the trunk of my Camry.
A Camaro would be good. I would love to get an old, I'm a big fan of 80s Camaros, but I'd like to get a new one too. Let's see what we can do here. Mustang. I'd like to know what I can get a Mustang.
Bitchin' Camaro.
Fastback versus notchback.
Oh, that would be beautiful.
Fastback. Oh no, you lose so much space with the fastback.
It's true, but they look great.
Well, you lose the back seat too, so you actually have more room.
Yeah. My dad had a couple of Nissan 300 ZXs and nice big space in the back. You could totally gig with that. Yeah, totally gig.
Big old greenhouse on the back.
Yeah, it's awesome. So that's the idea of the channel. So
I like it.
We're just ramping up. I'm waiting to get some gear in for YouTubing.
Cool. Anything I can do to help, let me know.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
I have a bit of gear around here if you want a demo. Just saying. Looking around. Because these folks don't even see what's behind the camera.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. 80s Camaro. I fit an entire drum kit in my 80s and 28
Yeah, you probably could.
without using the trunk
Oh, that's
because
amazing.
I had the guitar rig in the trunk.
Right.
Bass drum in the passenger seat right next to me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Couldn't see anything.
No.
You know, like you're literally in a cockpit.
Right. As long as you can get everything in.
Oh, yeah.
Visibility, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Can I push the gas and turn the wheel and shift my gear?
Barely.
Barely. As long as you can do those things.
Yeah. That's when you need a friend. You're like, okay, I'm going to actually shift it into gear first and then load in the drum kit because the drum kit's going to be sitting on the shifter.
Right. I do a video with my Camaro. Ben has my contact info. Thank you. That would be amazing. We can set that up and ready to go. It's winter here, so the idea is to start springtime. That's when we'll start getting into the car stuff. But
we took the Camaro up to Cosmo last year for Music Fest.
Oh yeah,
Nice. Yeah.
Nice.
Sloan. I wanted to go to that one, but I didn't. The end. Was it fun?
I could get a
I ran
412 in the
into,
trunk of my 60.
Greg
Oh,
Gadovich.
that's awesome.
Who?
Greg Gadovich.
Who's that?
This is the frontman of the Gatto band.
The Gatto man.
Remember Gatto?
No.
Gatto.
We got to get you up on your 70s Canadian rock.
Oh, I don't know anything. I don't know anything except for Mahogany Rush.
If it wasn't for Gatto, you wouldn't have had your Street Hearts and your Lover Boys.
I don't know if I'm appreciative for that.
He's showing his age, Dan.
That's fair.
See, Dan's laughing along like an old soul. Just
Yeah.
see, he won't talk about it with me.
That's how I roll.
In the 80s, I was listening to the Beach Boys. And,
Okay.
What? Really?
Oh, yeah.
I was Vanilla Ice,
Oh, that's late 80s.
DJ
but like,
Jazzy
alright.
Jess,
The year
Jazz and the
before
Fresh
that,
Prince.
mid-80s.
Rich was with me. Rich got cornered by some cymbal guy showing the latest in cymbal designs.
Wuhan.
And and Rich is being nice and humoring him. Meanwhile, I'm staying 5 feet away talking to George Lynch.
Right.
And he's like, really? Yeah, that it just happened. Type of,
Nice. Very nice.
Alex, can I have 70s Canadian rock for 400?
No.
Not today.
Triumph.
Yes.
Did you guys grow up in like musical households?
Yeah, my dad was a gigging musician till the mid-80s.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
There you go. I never had it. There was not a lot of music in my house.
My mom played the bagpipes and
Really?
and the
Dear Lord.
accordion.
And the accordion.
And she happened to have an acoustic guitar, so that was fortunate.
Wow.
Yes, Max Webster would definitely qualify as 70s Canadian rock.
Mm-hmm.
Max Webster didn't play last year, but Kim Mitchell was there last year.
Might as well, go for a soda.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody hurt.
Mm-mm.
Ain't
Mm-mm.
nobody crying. It's better than sweater. I know that's not the line, but
It's better than sweater.
it's better than sweater.
And the shirt just
It's better than sweat.
patio lanterns.
Yep.
Classic.
Go for a metal soda.
My favorite. Like,
All right,
Mercury.
Mark's headed out. See you, Mark.
thanks, Mark.
Thanks for
Have a
joining,
good one,
Mark.
buddy. You guys have met Mark on more than one occasion. He was always my roadie.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
yeah, I remember.
Nice. Yep. Right on. Yeah, there's not much. There's no scene anymore. I hate to bring it up again, but
I know what
Ever
fractured the
since we
scene. It
left
was a
the
gig
scene.
I put on in Frankfurt one night.
Oh God, I remember that.
Yeah, it was
What?
about 2 months before you played the Frankfurt gig.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I remember that Frankfurt show that we played at.
yeah,
The
band.
campground one?
No,
No, that was a good one. That was
Oh, the
good.
bar. The bar.
The bar one.
yeah, it was
There was a lot of
a couple
stools and
weeks
chairs.
prior to that at that bar.
Right.
Yeah, with the band. I'm not going to say name names, but you shot a music video at his place when
Oh,
he had a
okay.
meltdown on stage, and that splintered the scene pretty much in half right then and there that night.
Oh, really?
The Quinte music scene.
Damn you, man.
I want my backing band to be 100% straight edge, and then you hired the Vatican Assassins as your backing band.
Right.
Straight edge.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
No.
No,
I got straight edge.
but it was good times. The early
Oh yeah.
20 teens, I guess.
It was the 20 teens.
Yeah.
Yep.
2010 through 2013, 14 range.
Well, my nephew's just out of high school, and I did anyone play music? He's like, no, nobody. I was like, is there bands? There's no such thing as bands.
No,
It's crazy, right?
You mean
But
brass?
maybe it's the whole ebb and flow thing.
well, I
Like,
think a lot of it is nobody drives in high school anymore, right? With graduated licensing,
yeah,
you
I
can't be
guess so.
16 and go over to Matt's place and crank up in the garage.
Well, yeah, we used to walk.
I used to walk everywhere with my
Carry your
shit.
PV Rage
Yeah.
15.
Holy fuck, it sucked. Sweating.
Your shitty Sears guitar.
Yeah.
And you're just
walk everywhere.
walking for 2 hours.
I didn't have my license till I was 22 because I could walk everywhere in Trenton.
That's true.
Like it took 45 minutes
Hey,
to
come
get
up
from
ahead.
one end to the next.
You gotta head out. See you, man. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
Peace. I think he's in BC.
British Columbia.
New to the channel.
I've hitchhiked out there.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. Went out with my not yet wife, but she's now my wife.
Mm-hmm.
And we did willing worker on organic farms. You ever heard this? So you stop at each, you call ahead this farm, you get this whole address list, and you say, "I'm willing to work."
Mm.
And they feed you, they put a roof over your head, and you work on their organic farm for however long you want. So
Nice.
spent a summer doing that. It was awesome. Yeah, British Columbia's nice. Drove out there once before when I was like 19. Had a whole stinky hippie van.
Oh, yeah.
Drove out there. It was
It's a pilgrimage
Awesome.
from this area.
Full of
it's a thing, right?
Yeah.
stinky
Yeah,
hippies.
totally. There's a lot of people from
I think
Trenton.
I knew
in
like
British
50
Columbia.
people
Yeah.
that moved out to BC
Yeah.
in my last year and a half of high school, because I was going to be one of them as well. But in that year and a half, I watched 40 of the 50 come back.
Right.
And I went, oh, well, there goes my support system,
Right.
you know? But
yeah,
yeah,
it is. It's a funny
whenever
thing.
one band moved out there, oh, we're going to make it famous. They moved into a sixplex apartment, and two of the six
Sexplex.
apartments were members of the Grapes of Wrath.
Oh, nice.
And it's like, oh, and they have videos on Much Music once
Yep.
an hour, and they're living in the same apartment I am, more or less.
They were at the Empire with Crash Test Dummies last spring,
Yes.
which was a great show.
I bet it was.
They were okay,
Mm-hmm.
but Crash Test Dummies was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put on a
I
great
like
show.
Grapes of Wrath, but I
Oh,
they were
forget what
good.
songs they sing. I always sing Sowing Seeds of Love, but that's not them.
No, that's Tears for Fears.
Tears
Yeah,
for
I always do
Fears.
that. I always do that.
What you doing, Matt? Grabbing another
I
guitar?
gotta get another one.
All right.
What is your next one?
Gibson Les Paul Special.
Well,
92.
While you do that, I'm going to put this back. And look at this. We threw Dan to the wolves. He's the only one running the live stream by himself.
Wayne, don't leave me alone.
Oh, now that's a beaut. You know what would look good in that?
Ice cream?
Ben Coombs' signature
The
P90s.
song, yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'm sure.
Which are now wax potted because the bridge is overwound and it needs to be wax potted.
All right. Now, this is a 1992
Showing it off to the laptop again.
It's here.
Gibson Les Paul Special.
He's going to wake up in a cold sweat at 2:30 in the morning. Where's the camera?
This has a Callahan tailpiece as well.
You do like those? That's the thing with him.
I
See,
liked what it
if
did.
he ever did a rig rundown, and they use that in air quotes,
Oh
for
yeah.
copyright.
Yeah.
He'd be like, actually, it wouldn't be him. It'd be his tech. Well, Matt really likes Callahan tailpieces.
I do. And yeah, so the 92s and that era of specials came with piece of shit garbage P100s. Sorry if you like them, but I really didn't like them
No.
at all. They weren't even a good sounding humbucker. I wanted a P90. These are I'm sorry, they're not Reno Fin.
That's okay.
They're not.
You didn't know.
But I've
didn't know,
I've
okay.
had these for
It's fine.
I don't know 6 or 7 years.
Well, see, now I've only had mine out for about a year, so
Yeah.
of course.
But these are actually my signature
Oh,
P90s. And
La-di-da, you guys.
I know what that
La-di-da.
means, Dan.
they're not really. They're just a spec that I requested that has since been reproduced and is a common offering.
Awesome.
It's Josh Gravelin is the winder, and he I just got connected through him through Hamer. I hang out on the Hamer fan club on the internet, and
He's a fanboy.
one of the
Cool.
custom builders from Hamer, Mike Shishkoff, brothers to Yuri Shishkoff, master builder at Fender. He has his own guitar line, and they're very nice guitars. And Josh Gravelin does the pickups for his stuff. So
Nice.
I couldn't get the Shishkoff guitar, so I settled for some P90s. And it was really a great choice. These actually ended up in another guitar before, and I was like, I'm keeping those pickups. put the stock Duncans back in, and then put those into this. So,
Nice.
but yeah, it's really,
60s neck.
yeah, it's super. Yeah, the slim neck binding on it. which I think is it's not necessary, but I think it makes the special looks a little
it's
bit
kind of
more
interesting.
special.
A bound neck without a bound body.
Yeah, exactly.
It's weird.
And the other thing
And a
too
set
that's
neck.
set neck, and it's not. And the other thing that's fairly unique to the specials is it has the mother of pearl inlay for the Gibson. See?
Hey, hold it up to the right camera.
Probably not. Yeah, but yeah. Anyway,
they can pause the video and look,
okay, do that,
or watch it on a big screen TV.
if you care. And if you don't, well, I'm glad I filled a couple of minutes in conversation about this guitar.
It's a good tone tip.
Tone tips.
Toe tips.
Play what you like.
Hashtag tone tip.
Yeah.
Play what you like. Play real amps, kids. Throw your Kempers in the garbage.
That's right.
Still talking about millennials and Gen Xers and everything else here.
Always clean up everyone else. Exactly. Getting that.
You will see that with the community. They can have their
P100s
own
outta here.
sub-conversations going on. So like, let's go to the chat. No, they're just all talking to each other. All right.
Well, I was born in 1979. That makes me it's in between a millennial and Gen Xer. I forget what it's called.
I'd say you're right on the tail end of Gen X.
It's true.
Right
and right before them. It's called something. I don't know why I know this, and I don't want to know it anymore. So
it's a micro generation.
I'm going to forget about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Randy Crooks. Randy Crooks is coming up here on vacation in the summertime. We're going to hang out.
Where's the vacation?
Here?
Yeah. I warned him.
I'm just kidding. It's a great place.
It is.
Yep.
It's a great place to visit.
No, man. I built my life around this
That's
area.
true. Could be worse. Could be living in the dirty schwa.
Oh, man. Can you imagine? I know guys out there. I don't know how they do it.
These people are watching like, you got a nickname for every damn town, don't you? Yeah. Bell Vegas, Trenchtown.
Yeah. Yep.
Colburn was just known as Killertown when I was in high school.
Oh, really?
Well, they had the same murder rate as Toronto. Because they would have a murder,
Right.
but it's
Oh,
only a
it's just
town
one.
of 1,000 people.
That's
so
right. That's right.
one of the highest murder rates.
Message retracted. Come on. Share.
Huh?
SD is taking... You take that back! He did.
He already did. 81 to 96. I think it's like, I don't know, 80.
Who cares?
Yeah.
I suppose we should show your pedal board, because we're getting to the bottom of the hour here. You know? I don't want to keep you guys too late. But
No, and vice versa.
this is my job. I'm at work. This is my job. So we have a pedal board, too, to show you, folks.
Matt's is much more impressive than mine.
I heard, let me see this here, because I heard a joke about
Hang on a
this
sec.
very board last night.
Who the hell told that?
Who told the joke?
Mike.
Oh,
Oh,
did he?
Buggy's fucking comedian.
Yeah, apparently I heard because of the size of this huge crowd that was wedged into the facility to see you guys
Yes.
on your triumphant return,
Yes.
that was a bit of a hassle to get to the washroom.
It always is.
But
No,
then,
this was probably the best, actually. The
Then I
best,
heard,
there was
though-
a clear opening between myself and Dan.
don't worry if you have to step over Matt's pedal board if you spill beer, because it's only worth more than the entire brewery.
Oh, I think I did hear Mike say that. And
I don't think it is.
Well, I'm starting with the Peterson Strobe tuner, folks.
it is a nice
Available at futone.com. Just saying. Into, a JHS Unicorn. All right. Into an Earthquaker Plumes.
Le Plume.
Oh, dude. Great
This is
pedal.
new. When did you get this?
A couple of months ago.
Why am I only seeing it now?
I don't know.
Rather than me looking at it. So, yes. We got the Peterson Strobe tuner. We have the Unicorn. We got the Plumes. The Fuzzbender. I was lucky enough to try one of these over at Sean Pierce Johnson, because I'm dropping a name, over at his place, fellow YouTuber.
Boom.
Dropping names.
He did a limited run signature Stomp Box Saturday Fuzzbender. And so and my buddy Aaron was one of the winners of one. Amazing fuzz pedal. Into, what are we looking at here? The Walrus Audio.
Up here. Into that. Yeah.
In up here.
JHS Andy Timmons Plus.
Nice. And this is with the drive and the boost?
Yes.
Oh, right. Okay, cool. And then over to here.
Then to the Echo system.
Oh, you're going this way?
Oh,
Who
yeah.
goes left to right on a pedal board?
Because my inputs and my outputs are here. So it keeps everything streamlined.
Yeah, you and your professional boards and such. So we have the Empress Canadian.
Yep.
Out of Ottawa, I want to say.
Yep.
Echo system, which is, God, look at this thing.
It's insane.
It's all the delays.
So this is dual delay.
Dual engine, yeah. So you can
So-
run in stereo, well, definitely stereo.
Yeah.
You can run 2 separate delays at the same time. You can run them
I-
left and right.
I love the power input. 300 milliamps or greater.
or greater.
Like usually it's like up to.
Right.
You know, it's like, no, you need at least.
Yeah. I think it's what its need is for the
SD
supply.
card, which I came up with that idea for all these pedals that are like Lawrence's Marshalls in a box.
Mhm.
Add an SD card slot for your cab sims.
Oh yeah.
Lawrence, if you're still in the chat, I know you're busy building pedals, but
hmm
all right. Into the Prism. What the hell is this?
It's a preamp.
Oh, isn't that nice? A Prism amp, and then into the
Lead boost.
lead boost, which has a nice little, the 1.1 or 800 hertz
Yeah.
kick.
You
I
can
love.
Adjust your
Very
frequency
nice.
targets.
Very nice. All great stuff. We have Canadian content on the board.
These guys are coming off. These are not mine.
Oh,
They are. I borrowed them from a friend, and
Okay.
that's where I would put them. So
now what
I
do you
did put them-
normally have here?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Nothing. I just been moving some things around.
Oh, okay. Very nice. So what you don't see here, folks, is a lot of modulation.
Yeah. And
Matt just does drive. He's just balls out in your face.
Well, I
Doubles.
delay and reverb are enough for me. I don't need. I'm not from the '80s. I don't need chorus and phase, and yeah, I know. And I don't need
Yeah.
anything else. For the longest time, I had like 20 drive pedals.
Yeah, you did.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You did have
And so
So you were
I-
also into stacking drives.
Yeah.
Whereas I've gotten into stacking modulation now.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Try getting your phaser flange and chorus all playing together nicely at the same time. It can be done.
It's
I can prove it off air
yeah.
because I know it won't come through on the internet. They'll be like, "This is all washed out." Actually, it's supposed to be that way. But yeah, great board. And this is what kind of board is this?
Temple.
This
Also
is
Canadian. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Temple Audio.
Mhm.
Nice, very nice. Dig it. We've got a Zuma by Strymon power supply underneath. Christ,
Need the milliamps.
this guy has been impressing me with his board since I've known him.
Yep. It's always been good.
I like.
Yo,
pedals.
there is one thing missing though:
A rat.
a chorus.
a full tone.
A full.
Yeah.
I have a full drive too.
I know.
I have a full drive.
And
as
before
well.
that,
It's
you used
too
an
big.
OCD, did you not?
Yeah. Dan has it now. I sold it to Mike.
Great board.
Yeah, I was using the OCD,
Hello.
but then I
Hey,
switched
is that
to a
Lucia?
rat.
It is. She's tuning in from Barcelona.
Very
Ooh.
nice.
Nice.
Back to bed.
Little roadie guitar.
It's 3:30 there.
Nice.
I will say though that I do regret selling the OCD, and I
It
just
is-
wanted to try a bunch of things after
Yeah.
that, and I would have totally been happy with the OCD, but
The
I
OCD
do really like the Andy Timmons as well. And for the record, I don't buy any of this stuff new. Except the ecosystem, but I had to put a payment plan on that.
No doubt.
But yeah, everything else I buy used. Like there's a site, American site called Primax, where I
Okay.
just like pick off a couple of demo pedals that they're clearing out every once in a while.
Okay.
And then if I like it, I like it. And if I don't, I can sell it on Reverb and still make 20 or 30
right.
bucks.
I contact YouTubers a lot.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Okay.
You know,
do some
you
trades.
demo a product and then move along.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the OCD it's a really good pedal. I think between
Yeah.
like the OCD and then there's
Yeah, I
like
haven't seen JJ in here tonight. He has or had every version of the OCD,
OCD.
and then he put them all like back to back to figure out what's what.
Right.
And then we took them all apart last year when I was up there, and he was showing me the circuit boards, and we're looking at the difference because it's they're all the same. Well, no, because we could see this component was missing on
Right.
the next one.
Yeah.
Then they added it back. And
Right.
then,
Yeah, and you got to watch what Full Tone himself says. There's a lot of hyperbole.
Ain't that the truth?
So, but that's his job to sell his products.
Mhm.
And he's not entirely, what he's saying is true, but it's
I
just
keep
some
thinking
of it
this
you
is a
gotta watch.
Keeley looking at upside down. It reminds me of the Echoes a lot. I think it's just the color.
Yeah, the Echoes, I would totally have been down for that pedal if I didn't have the Echo system, but
It's great.
Um,
I was chatting with Robert about it a few weeks ago.
mhm.
Not to name drop, folks.
Robert Keeley,
Yeah.
name drop.
But, yeah, it was funny because I was talking to him about his fuzz bender, and he's like, "Yeah, but what'd you think of my Echoes?" It's like, "Oh,
It's
give
the new
it.
pedal. It's
It's,
the new pedal.
great, dude."
He's obsessed with the new pedal.
Yeah,
It's good though.
great guy.
Yeah.
He might be at Cosmo this year. So there we are. How are we doing on time? Oh, well, we made it to 94 minutes in.
Wow.
P94.
Nice. I think we're caught up on there.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well,
Last chance for super chats.
yep. Any other questions for these guys?
Last chance for nipple pinches.
We're going to go once more around the room here. So, Dan, my good man, do you have anything to add?
No. Check out Sleezer, a tribute to Weezer.
There we go.
It's awesome. We have a lot of fun. And if you're in the Kingston, Quinte region, Ottawa, that kind of stuff, look for a show soon. We play for 3 hours at a time. It's a good night.
Been there.
We did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. It's a good time.
Nothing but Weezer, though.
Nothing but Weezer.
Nothing but Weezer.
If you yell
One-
Freebird, you're not going to get it.
At best, you're going to get if Weezer has ever done a cover.
Not yet.
No.
But we do Paranoid,
One cover.
which is a cover.
Yeah, I was going to
which
say, I
Weezer
could
does.
see you doing
Cover of a
YouTube
cover.
searches. Weezer performing covers or something.
They do a lot of covers.
It's on the
They've done a
Teal
lot.
album.
Yeah.
The Teal album.
Which is a great way to, if you ever wanted to bring in a handful of other songs, but it
Oh,
only
yeah.
can be ones that they've done as well.
Yes. agreed.
Or you doing a cover as imagined by Weezer, I guess, which is really hard.
Oh,
to-
I guess we could
it's
do
like
it. We could do a
Inception, right?
Weezer Freebird
Right.
esque.
Now, if you were to, let's say, someone's yelling encore,
Yeah.
and
We don't know any.
someone, wants a Dead Sparrows tune, does that count
No,
as a cover tune?
never happens.
What are these? Are these?
It never
Ibanez
happens
models?
because Sean isn't our drummer in
This is
the
true.
in the Sleezer, and we originally thought we would do that, but then we were like, no, it's the Dead Sparrows is the 4-piece,
I like that.
and it'll never be any other members.
Right.
So
Weezer.
it sticks to Weezer.
Right.
Yeah.
So the only way that's going to happen, folks, is if Sean's out at the show as well.
Even then, it's never gonna happen.
Is it? So new neighbor. I haven't pronounced that properly. I don't think. No. I haven't tried those pedals.
New and Albert? Yeah, I can't say it either.
New neighbor? New
Neubauer.
neighbor?
I thought it was Neubauer.
But I don't really want to
I think
go
it's a misspell.
too far. Like I love the ecosystem, and if I try similar products, it seems redundant. I'm sure they are good though. I've seen good things about them, and GFI systems also make some crazy
Hey, Rob 212.
delay things. But CanCon, the Canadian content is
That's right. You
important.
got to have CanCon.
Solid Gold Effects, Empress,
Yep.
Diamond,
Diamond, great pedals.
the dude Union Transistor
Mhm.
out in BC.
There's a guy on the East Coast too. I can't think of. And I want to say, not built in Canada, but Canadian company, Outlaw Effects,
Outlaw, yeah.
friends of the channel,
Where are they based out of?
Montreal.
Oh, okay.
Are they Jam Industries? Is that a Jam
I
Industries?
believe that's part of Jam. And they're also the Keeley distributor for Canada.
Oh yeah.
And Animal pedals too. More on
Oh,
that
yeah.
later on the channel.
Nice.
They're okay. Yeah, I know those ones.
Yeah, you know this.
Yeah.
You know everything.
Yeah.
You have anything to add, Matt?
No, I like delay. Delay is fun.
I like delay.
I like pedals. I like drives. Oh, I meant to bring it. I don't know if we could have flipped through the pages of the book, but there's a cool book called Pedal Crush that I got for Christmas, and it's a monster book. I highly recommend checking it out if you have seen it in a music store or in a bookstore in your neighborhood. It's an amazing book.
You look forward to the pedal movie coming
Yeah,
out?
yes, I am looking forward to the pedal.
I
movie.
saw
the
that.
trailer on
Yeah,
that. Oh,
yeah.
man, it's going to be awesome.
I love pedals, but I just, it's kind of like a fine line because, how much do I want to learn about a product that I don't necessarily want to buy? It's tempting to want to.
It is a rabbit hole.
And when exactly, and you can get crazy. But what I find is when you're live, unless you've got your sound really dialed in,
Yeah.
none of these things matter.
I will say, when you do have everything dialed in,
Yes.
nobody out front is going to notice.
No
one's
one's gonna
cares.
know what
except for the 2 or 3 guitar players in the crowd.
That's exactly. It.
But when you have your tone dialed in,
Yeah.
you play better.
Oh, you
Also,
have to.
because you're just like, I sound awesome tonight.
Yeah.
And
Or
you're
oh
just-
my gosh, I can hear everything.
Yeah,
I have to play really well.
yeah. There's that too.
Or everyone's gonna hear every
I'm cutting
mistake.
through the mix
That's
so
right.
well. I have so many mids.
That's the difference, honestly, between what I found between good gear and quality gear. Before the Hammer was the first real guitar that I had. Before I was playing a Korean Washburn,
Mm,
which
right.
was nice.
Sure.
It was a great guitar. It sounded great. It felt great. It played great. But as soon as I plugged in the Fender or the hammer, it just picks up everything. Like it does. You can't hide anything anymore.
I agree.
And yeah. So
Well, there we
tone
have it,
tips.
folks. Tone tips.
Don't tip.
This way.
Yes. And
Tone
the name of your
tips.
YouTube channel again?
I don't remember. Oh, Cars and Guitars.
I had 50-50 chance of saying it right. And
Yeah,
I couldn't
it's one of
remember
those. I was thinking just calling it Cartars.
The king of Qatar.
Cartar. No, Cars and Guitars, and we're just ramping up. So shooting another second introductory video
Right.
next week. I'm just waiting for my microphones to get there, and then
Nice.
and then hopefully me and Matt will be on together and doing some stuff.
Awesome.
So yeah, check it out if you can find it. Please subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'll put a link to the channel down below in the description. Should be up by tomorrow if you're watching this during the day tomorrow.
Beautiful.
Monday, the 24th.
Work.
What do we got going on? So I am back live in approximately 21 hours and 20 minutes. I think, if I did that right. 22:20.
You're very good with time. I don't know how you're doing this. It's boggling my mind.
So yes, I will be back in approximately a day. Let's go with that, with Canucks Guitars, with special co-host Ben Thompson of Ben Thompson.
Boo. Kidding. It'll be worth it just to watch Ben.
We're not watching Ben.
Yeah, we're not watching.
tuning in.
We're
not
tuning in
watching
for
Ben
Ben,
Thompson.
not Ben.
I'm gonna put a card
Yeah,
on the screen
I'm only here watching Ben, not
Yeah.
Ben.
covering you, and I'm only gonna watch Ben.
There we go.
And I'm even gonna close my ears when you say things.
Hey, Watchman, for you, we're just wrapping things up. So
Thanks for joining us.
yeah, so thank you, Matt. Thank you, Dan, for coming on.
Thanks,
Everyone
Ben.
should check out Sleezer on the social medias and in the YouTubes and on the inner Googles. Yeah, exactly.
Fuck Ben.
I like Ben.
I like Ben.
I'll probably see you in the next Fluff Live FAQs.
Yeah.
You know,
When he's
which is
back from
always fun.
tour.
Yeah, he is back. And I have coming up guests coming up over the next few Sundays. This coming Sunday, we have a guest, folks. We've got a guest booked. 6-string Brian. The next, forget the goddamn calendar. I can never remember.
Also, fuck 4-string Brian, okay? Just for the record.
Yeah.
6-string Brian. 6-string Brian is where it's at.
March 8th, we have RJ Ronquillo. March 15th, we have...
He's gonna be on the show?
Yeah, you know RJ. RJ's cool. Out in Nashville.
I have no idea.
He was Ricky Martin's guitar player for a number of years.
Very cool.
He,
Very
he
cool.
does some
Inner
ridiculous
Circle.
demos. Ridiculous.
Inner
Oh,
Circle,
yeah,
he was
yeah,
their
yeah.
guitar player for a number of
nice.
years.
Oh, this is great.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he did
Circle.
the Bad Boys.
Bad Boys, yeah.
The following week, we have Larry Mitchell coming on, Grammy Award winner.
Nice.
You may be familiar with him touring with Billy Squier, Tracy Chapman,
Oh.
among others. March the 22nd, we have the character from Boston. That'd be Steve from Boston coming on, fellow YouTuber.
The
Boston
band
Steve.
Boston?
No, Steve from Boston.
He's
Boston
a YouTuber
Steve.
like me.
Neil Sean?
March the 29th, we have Dave Riome from Dave's World of Fun Stuff coming on.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Yeah. Employee of the Month at Solo Guitars.
He, Dave, he was the one that did that video about the Rickenbacker bass, how much he hates Rickenbacker bass.
Oh,
We talked about
yeah.
that. Yeah.
And I agree.
I agree. They suck. I had a Rickenbacker
They're
bass.
great until you have to work on them.
They are beautiful. They're great till you have to play the damn thing.
They're hard to play.
They're hard to play. I mean,
Yeah.
I understand why Geddy Lee had a Rickenbacker, and then he went, "Oh, I'm just gonna have a jazz bass."
Yeah, let's play the jazz.
Because muscling your hand around this log to get to it's a stupid guitar. It's a stupid instrument. Gorgeous, but stupid.
And the last guest I have booked right now, April 5th, we have Ryan Burke from 60 Cycle Hum coming on.
Cool.
Yeah,
I like that show too.
yeah, all good stuff. So we got musicians, we got YouTubers, we got all kinds of stuff. So there we have it. Thank you, everyone that tuned in tonight. If you're new, thank you. Please subscribe. If you're returning, I love you. It's awesome stuff. Thank you, everyone that donated to the channel tonight. And as I always say, folks, hold those doors open. Let that guy ahead of you in traffic. Do good things, and good things will happen to you. Karma's real. I'm living the dream. Matt's living the dream. Dan's living the dream. I hope you are too. Have a great night and be good to each other, folks. And I realized I have the stop button covered up. There we are. And broadcast. I said end broadcast. No, don't right click. Don't right click.
Stop it!